And we're back. Human Nuggets here with some more Space Engineers content for you today. It's another rainy, shitty weather. It only just hit sunrise, but luckily we're going to space, and there is no weather in space, so we should be fine. We got, if he's figured out how to take off, we got Riley in the little drill ship that I first went to space in, and I am at maximum weight here. So I'm really hoping when I did the initial calculations for thrust on this thing that I calculated right. Because otherwise we are just going to fall down again. Got a casual fucking 200 tons here. And Riley has no clue where he's going.
Oh yeah.
He hasn't been to space, so he doesn't know the waypoints yet. He's just fucking off.
I am going up.
Well, I did put an antenna on the base, so if you get close enough to it, it will show you where it is.
I guess we'll find out.
But yeah, I mean, we won't be done with the planet. And a couple of you guys did say... Oh fuck, I'm falling down again. Oh. A couple of you guys did say that I should use warheads against the enemy bases, so I might just like absolutely carpet bomb them at some point. But for now, we are on to the next step of our plan, and I am rapidly coming back towards the Earth. Okay. Some miscalculations may have been made.
Man, I have drifted off course quite a bit here, but
I'm back at the base.
I'm at 0.18 Gs, so I'm at least getting there. But I'm...
Go into first person view and you can see the screen to make sure you're going 90 degrees up.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Well,
the easy way to make
like
sure you're going straight up.
I have been for a while now, but I started by going off course by a bit, so
Well, there's plenty of asteroids to call home up there, so...
That there is. Fully out of P gravity.
Alright, I'm slightly lighter this time, and I only grabbed actual materials instead of, like, the steel plates. Because I did do the density initially based off ore, I think, so hopefully this time it works.
I think we'll be right as long as we have the materials to make, I guess, like a survival kit and a...
No, there's already a assembler and refinery up there. Man, you did not pay attention last time.
I don't remember what we did last time.
It shows.
Really, I don't remember anything we talked about. In fact, it may not have even been me. An imposter, perhaps?
Fairly sure it was you.
If you had to describe the asteroid...
Asteroidy. Looks like a rock.
I can see an antenna. Aimlessly wandering around space has its perks.
I mean, accurately wandering around space is even better.
Ah, yuck. Filthy. Wouldn't dream of it. Aimless is the name of the gameless.
Come on, ship. Don't give out on me this time. I slowed right down to 0, so I don't know if I'm now going upwards or if I'm falling backwards. I think I'm slowly falling backwards. If that's the case, I should be able to take some stuff that we don't want here and just kind of drop it. Alright, I'm now at the point where I'm hovering. So if I do... Yes, I'm now going upwards. Alright, yeah, no, my math must have been way off when I did this.
Well,
Or yeah, just like the ore has different density compared to the ingots, I don't know. Or I didn't account for the ice in the O2H2 generator, who fucking knows. I certainly don't. That would require a higher level of thinking than I usually put into anything.
well, if there's one thing that engineers, especially space engineers, are known for, it's not thinking things through.
No, what they do is put bolts behind fucking crossbeams on cars. Fuck automotive engineers.
Where are you meant to put them?
Somewhere you can take them out again. It's an important step of working on cars.
I don't think so.
Oh look, okay, my car, it's not too bad. But just the amount of videos I've seen of especially fucking RAM engineers, holy shit.
Oh. Those ones are brutal.
Yeah, I might not have enough hydrogen. I'm still in 1.0 gravity.
Alright. I'll load up with hydrogen, and then I'll come down and do a fucking... Yeah, no, okay, this isn't gonna work, is it?
No, none of this is gonna work.
Well, I've built 2 connectors, one for each of our ships up here, so that's... Oh, that's nice.
Alright, I'm gonna fall all the way back down, fill back up, and make this trip now that I have a low enough amount of weight.
We realistically don't need a lot up here, because there was a lot more material up here than I thought there'd be.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. It seems like I managed to take so much up there last time. And then this
Like, yeah,
time, it's all fucked.
There is, like, a shit ton of iron and fucking silicon and... Like, there's a lot of stuff up here. I don't know how you got it all up here, but...
Like, I didn't even struggle last time.
There's fucking 10 tons of cobalt up here.
Well, I am currently carrying 66 tons of iron.
Ah, that's a lot. There is a slight iron shortage here, but like there is also just an iron vein on the asteroid, so we could probably just slowly work up to it. But you know what? It probably wouldn't hurt if we wanted to get straight into building a base.
Well, yeah, you should probably mine some of that ice deposit since you took the mining ship up.
Yeah. I'll just try to find the best way into it. Is it anywhere visible from the outside of the asteroid? Or
Yes.
Oh yeah, I found it. Lovely. Alright, I might just put a couple spotlights on the ship because it's a little bit scary on the dark parts of the asteroid, trying to not crash into it. Just attach them straight to the drill.
Man, this is the first time I've ever actually failed getting into space.
Yeah, like I had some stuff in my ship. I know that I was nowhere near as heavy as you, but I barely went through any hydrogen at all. I was still like 80% by the time I got to space.
Ah, well, look, if I can't make it now, I can't make it at all. We are out of ice except what is currently in the O2 generator.
Ah.
I did put something else in my inventory, so I wasn't coming up with, like, basically nothing at all, but... I'm only just over 50% inventory, so I should be fine.
Hope so.
If not, I guess you're just gonna be in space on your own.
Lonely out in space. This is Major Tom to ground control.
Hey, that was my line.
No, your line would be ground control to Major Tom.
No, I mean I already sang that song in an earlier episode.
Yeah, well, you know, you actually don't own it.
You're right.
David Dowie owns it.
David Dowie.
No,
Is
David Dowie. Jeez. You even a real fan? Name
Of
25
you?
songs.
No.
Oof. Why not?
You know. Seemed like more fun not to be.
I like to think of myself as somewhat of a living legend.
Alright, I'm still going upwards. Looking straight up. And I'm above the point where I'm still feeling 1 gravity, so that's good. Yeah, I'm already almost halfway. I'm down to only needing to use 24% thrust, and I still have 81% hydrogen left. I should be good this time.
Nice.
I'm also not going straight up, because I'm going straight for the ice asteroid, so I don't know how much less efficient that makes it, but... Huh, is this asteroid still in the gravity well?
I guess so.
I could have sworn it was like just above it. Maybe we shouldn't build our base here.
Oh no, the one that I'm on. Well, at least I'm not getting any gravity.
I know I'm only a K away from it. It says I'm still in 0.05.
I'm sure that'll vanish pretty quick. You know, I'm not getting anything up here.
Oh yeah, it skips straight from 0.05 to 0.
Ah, okay.
It doesn't count all the way down like it had been up to that point. It is like a bee's dick away from being in the gravity well then.
Oh well, we can just make this like a remote mining base. It doesn't have to be our main space base.
Well, it's not like it matters all that much.
Oh well, yeah. I guess not.
And you decided to keep with the theme of just making a stack of connectors everywhere?
I just needed somewhere to dock my ship quickly, so feel free to modify that. I moved this antenna down on the side just to have access to this conveyor port on the top as well.
And yet you didn't rebuild the ore detector.
Yeah, there are
Oh,
only two
what else did I have on top of there?
That was the ore detector and this O2 generator.
Ah, I mean,
I just moved it down here.
you're not even using that one. Why did you have to move it? I invite you into my home and you immediately just start chopping it up.
There was just no good way of putting a hydrogen tank anywhere, so I just moved it down there. And I was like, all right, okay, there we go. Now we got like a space up here to put your mama.
Well, if only there was plenty of other connectors all around the base. For you to sacrifice one and then not even use it.
Well, you know, it's gonna put
And
something.
doesn't build the next battery next to the other batteries. Man, I shouldn't have invited you into my home.
Alright, to be fair, I didn't see those batteries.
That was the point.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
See, here's the nice thing about space. I can just drift off to this unknown signal.
Well,
Fuck you.
come back before the streetlights turn on.
Oh god, no, don't be my parents. should just build another base. Now that you've butchered my one.
I didn't I moved like 2 things.
Yep, you get there, you immediately start changing things.
Well, there was no way to directly connect the hydrogen tank. Anywhere, basically, just because of the like they only have connector ports on either end and nowhere else. So
You
moved it
see,
down here, and I was like, well, I might as well put O2 generator down there, so it's like, you know, all in the same place. And it doesn't need to.
you're saying yourself that you did completely unnecessary things.
I don't think they were unnecessary.
You said yourself that you put the hydrogen generator somewhere else and you decided, fuck it, let's move other stuff. Huh?
Well, no, I moved the hydrogen generator, but the antenna was placed on top of the hydrogen generator. And then there was the ore detector next to that. And I was like, well, the ore detector doesn't need
Yeah, but it was already
a conveyor.
connected to a thing. Like, I still don't get why you had to move it.
Because I don't think hydrogen can be passed through a refinery.
It can.
Well, it wasn't. I'm not sure why, but it was not passing to my ship, so I moved it down there. It might have just been bugged, but you are ready for a hug, my dude.
No, I'm not. Fuck you. Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's just a bit rude, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit rude of you.
Why are you taking so much offense to this? It makes no
I
practical
invite you
difference.
into my home and you immediately change it. You know what? Fuck you. I'm going to visit the merchant. So how do these ships work?
No.
Do you think I could just steal his ship? Like,
Maybe.
I know it would lower our reputation with them, but... It looks like at least these traders in space, the ship ones, are just a store block though. I mean, why are you expanding this base anyway?
Not expanding it much. Just put a oxygen hydrogen tank.
Well, yeah, but this was just so we could have a refinery, so we could build an actual base.
Well, built a hydrogen tank for the ships, and then
Ships are a hydrogen tank.
I know, but just to have less ice, more hydrogen, you know, saves up some storage space. And I built an oxygen tank because I was like, well, in space, might as well build an oxygen tank. Everything I built was cheap. It was just I could, so I did. It's good to have oxygen. It's good to have hydrogen, and that's virtually all I've done.
Yeah, well, it's more just... Why not build them somewhere else? Where they'll actually end up.
I don't know where you want to build an actual base, so
Oh.
there's no harm in making this like a self-contained mining platform anyway.
Does this one not have... Ah, that's what I've done. I forgot large grid versions of blocks exist.
It's a particular thing to do.
Well, yeah, it means I placed down a large grid version of something I need a small grid version of. It's not that deep.
You know what, young man? You will drop that attitude when you are speaking with me, please.
No, go fuck yourself.
I don't want to hear you using that tone.
Don't listen then.
I just don't know where I went wrong.
I don't know. July 4th, 1937.
What, you didn't want to see the fireworks in America?
Did they have fireworks July 4th, 1937?
You're damn right they did.
How do you know?
I don't. I mean, I'm American.
You're most definitely not American.
I actually am. Genuinely. I know the theme song and everything. The American theme song.
The American theme song.
Amazing Grace. How sweet a sound. And the rest of it as well. See?
I have a moment to see what you're saying. I don't have an EQ going constantly.
I feel like talking to you for an extended period of time takes like a decent amount of social stamina.
Well, me talking to someone else takes a decent amount of social stamina, so suck it up, Buttercup.
But you're not sucking it up, Buttercup. What am I after?
How am I not sucking it up? I'm talking to you, aren't I?
I suppose.
Yeah, so you're just wrong.
But you also complained about it.
Hmm?
Well,
In response to your complaint, I wasn't previously complaining about having to talk to you.
Well,
It's called putting something in perspective.
perspective. Like the glass.
Yep, like the glass.
Nice.
Pretty sure it's not glass.
What, perspex?
Yeah. It's plastic,
Oh.
isn't it?
I think technically speaking it's perspex. I'm sure there's someone who'd get angry if you called it plastic.
I thought it was a polymer of plastic. I don't know. I haven't looked that much into perspex, if I'm honest.
Well, that's your loss. It's a very exciting endeavor.
Is it so?
No, I don't think so.
Well, then why say so?
I just like lying.
That you do.
That I do.
Like trying to justify rearranging my base. All lies.
Look, I just neatened it up a bit, alright? That's my justification. It doesn't
But
have to be a
it's
good justification.
not. It's still jutting out just as much, just in a different spot now.
You just put it back to how it was then. I don't care, alright? I didn't know it hurt your feelings that much. I didn't know you were so attached to how it was.
What if I came into your home and I put your toilet in the kitchen sink? It's plumbing, it connects there, it works, but it's not where it was.
Well, I think the problem there would be a little more pronounced. I'd be like, well, you know, the privacy that this.
Do you have
toilet
doors
might
on
have-
your kitchen? There's still privacy.
I actually don't. I don't have any doors that lead to my kitchen. It's all open.
I'll bring some doors with me.
Well, then I wouldn't have a single complaint. I'd be like, this isn't optimal spot. I
You would
love climbing
very
onto my
thoroughly
bench.
complain about it.
Love climbing onto my bench to have a poo.
Hey, there's pipes under your sink. You don't have to be... I wouldn't have to do it into the top of the drain.
That's like sitting in front of the sink.
Yeah. And then
See,
short
I'd
people
actually,
have the opportunity to use your sink to wash their hands because they can stand on the seat of the dunny.
I was gonna say I'd probably dig it. I could sit down while doing the dishes.
See?
I'm not saying I'd dig it a lot, but
You really wouldn't. You would hate every second of it.
I mean, like, if it wasn't in my permanent house, I'd be all
Oh,
about
it's
that.
not. You're in a rental.
Well, I mean, like, if it wasn't in my place of residence, there we go.
God, I cannot imagine how annoying it must be to talk to me.
It's, it's a little painful. You know, I think the major thing, is there's no, verbal liberties. You know, normally when you talk to someone, there's a verbal liberty. You can sort of say something that it's not quite the right word, but they sort of go with it. They're like, yeah, that works. Like you'd be like, oh,
Hey, you
the
do the
wheel
same
was
shit as well.
the wheel was you know, it was moving down the hill, and you'd be the person to call out and be like, the wheel was rolling down the hill, don't you mean? You know, like there's
That one
none of
depends
that
on what
liberty.
mood I was in.
I feel like when recording these episodes, you're always in the mood to correct me.
Well,
I mean, people are watching, so it must be somewhat entertaining.
the last episode only got like 200 views, which compared to what my channel used to get is great, but compared to the like 13,000 or something part one's at, we have very much dropped off.
I don't care too much. For me, this series is just an excuse to play Space Engineers, which is a game that I wouldn't play by myself anymore because it's just.
You say, like, last time I joined you, it wasn't because you were playing on your own and I just got bored and invited myself to your lobby.
Oh yeah, but like I was trying to do the drone thing, but like the regular game, like there's not that much in it for me. It's like trying to play Minecraft by yourself,
I
which
can't
I know
even
a lot
play
of people.
Minecraft with people.
A lot of people can play Minecraft by themselves. I can't. I can't do it. I can't do Terraria either. Terraria is more of a me problem, but
Terraria, my problem is that I always want to get the NPCs to 100% happiness and it just never happens. And then I get annoyed at myself.
should do a Terraria Let's Play.
I don't know, they keep saying that it's like the final update and then updating it again. And it's just like, well, at what point do I stop believing you?
What are you building over here? What type of ship's this gonna be?
It's gonna have a fat ass.
It certainly looks. Well, actually, it sort of looks like the opposite. It's got a kind of big goofy head.
Energy low.
It doesn't have an ass yet, does it?
Advanced for. Oh, it's gonna be an ore detector, isn't it?
Yeah. It didn't take you long to figure that one out.
It was just this one little block gave it away. A lot easier to do in space, I'd wager, because you can just float your parts.
Ah, it's about the same. Because you still gotta attach your ass to something, otherwise, you know, you'll just bump into it and it'll float away, and then it won't be at the precise angle it needs to be at anymore. It's like not having to rely on like what's it called? Landing gear to build it initially is fine, but that's for anything, not specifically a you know, ship where you're trying to blend grids together.
Ooh.
Why did you? You know, I just gotta stop questioning what you do.
I just need to balance our accounts. That's all. Did you know we're committing tax evasion?
You're the only one that's made any income, so you mean you're committing tax evasion?
Supposedly,
I never went to the trader.
it was actually the motivation for fleeing the planet.
Oh, my motivation for fleeing the planet was shame.
Oh well. Suppose we both had our reasons.
Yeah, after we absolutely failed to efficiently destroy a basic enemy base, I ran away, remember? What are you actually doing, though?
I built a desk.
Yeah, but that's... again, that'd be the kind of thing you'd build inside a base. Nudge,
Oh,
nudge, wink, wink.
That'd be a great idea. Build it inside a base. That's good. Where do you come up with this stuff?
The motivation of constantly telling you to start building a base, and you just... not.
I don't know where to put it.
We have an entire asteroid. You can pick anywhere. You could pick another asteroid for all I care. The only reason I started here was because until we find platinum, we're going to need ice for hydrogen.
Ice for hydrogen.
Which orientation looks best?
I don't know, I'm still trying to work out which direction to build off this base. I mean, I assume we want to just extend this to start with, right?
I mean, why?
I mean, why not?
Because this is ugly and the whole point is to build something that looks nice?
I know, it's just got, like, a refinery already. Alright, fine, I'll go scope out some nearby asteroids.
So you don't like this asteroid?
That's an alright asteroid,
Yeah, no matter
I
what
will.
you do, I'm going to pick on you for it. I'm sure you've figured this out by now.
I will scope out this asteroid. I mean, I kind of like where we are. I guess we can always just move stuff around to make it prettier.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
or
kinda got
you could go here because there's a nice flat spot for your first room, and it's still within close distance where it's not going to matter that it's not directly connected to a refinery.
Man, give me a little taste.
Please never say that again. The fuck?
What?
I'd attached from the base, but the rotor piece is still stuck, so I can't actually move it.
Nice.
Well, I also apparently opened my helmet.
Nice, nice.
Alright, game. What the fuck? Oh. That's even more concerning.
What?
It wasn't the rotor head keeping me stuck in place.
Oh. Nice.
It just won't move.
Let me have a look, see how.
Yeah, what happens if you hop in it?
I can't access tonight. But I do believe. Do. Whee!
Do you have any clue what's causing it?
I mean, I can.
You can what?
Weird. Never mind, just. I had a moment where it let me, like, sort of fly around for a bit, but then it slingshot me back. Yeah, no, that's a new one for me.
Put your tools around, put your inventory in something so you don't lose them, and I'll try de-logging and re-logging. There we are. Okay, I can move now. Right, let's try this again. Alright, I'm gonna need to re-log again.
Okie dokie.
I have not seen this happen before.
What happened?
The same thing. Have you put your tools away?
I have. This seems.
Yes. Okay. I have no. Like, it makes sense if it was something to do with, you know, ships, like the convert to ship, convert to station thing getting mixed up. But at the same time, I've never had it happen before.
Yeah, no, it certainly seems quite odd. It's a particular issue. Science never solves the problem without creating 10 more.
Is that your loading screen tip?
That is my loading screen tip.
You're a shat man?
I'm a shat man. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-da-ba-da-bop. Ba-ba-da-bop. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-da-ba-da-bop. Ba-ba-da-bop. I'm a shat man.
And then look at that. I got a fat ass ship.
Nice. Oh, looks sexy.
Which means we already don't have enough connectors.
Yep. That happens sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna need the interplanetary cargo ship anytime soon, anyway. Oh well, I guess not really interplanetary. But it's capable of going to and from planets. Between
trough
them,
climate?
that might be a bit of a stretch.
I mean, it can, but it's not doing it quickly.
I'll just do the same thing with a rotor and just put a warp drive that's the size of this fucking ship on top of this ship.
I see no issues with that.
It wouldn't look ridiculous at all. That's crazy.
No, 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 no. Wonder if that'd work.
What?
Just having a warp drive, like, on a subgrid.
I mean, surely it would. 3 hours of battery. I think we should be fine.
I don't know, man.
Alright, I might first go out and look at the asteroids we already have. Try and get rid of some of these question marks. Or just see if there's... I mean, Cobalt and Ice I'm assuming I don't need to go to, because everything just seems to have 2 usually. Oh yeah, and there's parallax ships spawning. I hadn't noticed them yet.
Nice.
Maybe they'll be easier to raid in space. Maybe they won't be. Who knows? Probably asking literally anyone who has used this mod before.
No. No preparation. We run in blind.
That really does seem to be our gist.
Don't say just like that. I don't like it.
You don't like the word gist?
I don't know. It's our gist, you know. There's something like sensual about it.
I think your brain may be wrong. I don't think the word gist should be sexual in any way.
I didn't say sexual. I said sensual.
Same difference.
Different difference.
Alright, so this one also has iron. Ah, this one probably would have been our best. Take a lot longer to stop than I thought I would. Well, that didn't last long.
What? Oh. Surely not.
I really thought this thing would have a better slowing speed than that. Well, now the thing is, I don't even have a gyroscope, so I can't go back home.
Lovely.
I mean, I can go back home on foot, obviously, but... Oh, fuck! It's doing it again.
Bugger.
Woohoo! The ship is unbroken. I think Goose is still getting his toast, but... Alright, where's... There we are, there's the next one.
ladies.
Oh, just in time.
Just in time for what?
They just finished fixing the ship. And I said something about it, and then I said you were still getting your toast. And then you got back. And
So,
that's the
fix
full
it.
recap. This time I had to grind it down and rebuild it. So I really don't know what's causing the problem when it gets different solutions on different occasions. And question mark, question mark, question mark 2 is possibly actually nothing.
Oh.
And I may as well check out some other of these nearby ones while I'm up here. See what else we've got around. Because, like, you know, down on Earth we got everything but platinum, but I'm guessing we don't want to start doing trips to and from the planet every time we want some fucking silicon. And finding some platinum would be very handy. Because then we could stop being reliant on hydrogen. And especially with the amount of uranium we have, I think power is a lot easier to come by than ice.
Oh, for sure.
Although we do have a lot of ice. And does the moon actually move in this game, or?
No.
Imagine if it didn't, it just came around the planet and absolutely smashed into the asteroid our base is on. That'd be pretty funny.
I know people have made mods to do it. I have no idea how they work. But I've seen them.
I'm guessing some kind of shit ton of applied thrust to the body. With some kind of custom block like others inhibitors.
I didn't think that, like, the ground voxels could move at all. Like, I thought they were just, like, stationary. Like, down to the game engine level, even. I might be wrong, but,
Well, I mean,
yeah.
if they made it so that it can happen, I'd assume you must be wrong.
Yeah, I suppose
Oh,
so.
speaking of silicon. And nickel. We weren't speaking of nickel, but it's here as well. It's kind of chilling.
It's just one of those days.
One of those days where I don't have enough sleep to function.
I guess.
Hopefully now that the weather's not in the 40s anymore, I'll be able to get a couple more hours sleep at night. Because it went from way too fucking hot to pissing it down.
No, we got an aircon in our bedroom recently, and it's a goddamn game changer. I love that thing so much.
I have one fan in my entire house and it's in the lounge room. But I got central heating in most rooms in Australia. I don't know what they were thinking.
I mean, we are in Victoria though, so it does get cold.
Not that cold. Never gets
Oh,
below
okay.
like -10.
That's pretty cold.
Yeah, but that's overnight when you're in bed anyway.
I get where you're coming from, but like
Ooh,
centrally,
platinum.
it's pretty standard even in Australia. Lots of houses have it. Oh, I mean, a lot of them have central heating and central cooling, but yeah, it's a pretty old house. They probably didn't have the option back when they put it in.
Yeah, I mean, the house I grew up in didn't have either. And see, what else do we still need? We need silver, gold, magnesium. Is there anything else we're missing?
Don't think so.
Nice. I bet you're hoping I don't find any magnesium, so I can't just absolutely fucking go ham with the weapons again.
We'll see what happens.
And another platinum asteroid. Man, I gave up like just slightly too soon last time, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, magnesium! I can make a shit ton of guns! We have platinum now. I can make a shit ton of rockets. What could possibly go wrong?
Not a single thing. My connector broke. Don't know how my connector broke, but
I think this entire asteroid is just magnesium as well. I mean, obviously, and rock, not just like solid magnesium in space. Oh! Oh, this is problem.
problem you say?
So do we have ice?
Possibly not. I'll have a quick little ease. Yeah, a little bit.
Can you bring me some ice?
How much?
I currently have none. I will not be able to land, and I think I'm heading straight for the asteroid.
Ah,
I might just miss it. It's obviously hard to tell how I'm lined up. In fact, I think I'm almost aimed right at the base.
well, gee golly willikers, son.
Yep, this is just gonna be one of them kind of scenarios.
Help.
Oh, please, please. Ice, if you could stay where I put you, that would be fantastic.
I don't need the ice anymore.
Oh, okay. No worries then.
Yeah, see, I was hoping we had some so you could, you know, fly out to my ship. And I didn't have to just crash it.
It just simply was not letting me take the ice.
Oh, well,
that's
it served
alright.
its purpose.
Mark 3 will be better. Stronger. With far more hydrogen
This one wasn't
storage.
really Mark II, because it was the same as the first one, just repaired.
Mark 2 will be stronger, better, sexier.
Oh, it doesn't need to be stronger, I just need to push it less hard. But it found us, most importantly, platinum. So if nothing else, Mark II can have ion engines.
Well, that's very handsome.
Yeah. Then if I notice I'm getting low on power, I can just like stop and deploy some solar panels. Instead of hurtling at high speed towards my near certain death. I'm actually surprised I didn't die. Because, like, while I jumped out, I left it till the last second, so I absolutely smashed into the asteroid myself. Alright, I guess I want to go get some platinum before we go.
Alrighty, I'll try to get one of these cargo containers built.
Alright, is the other platinum one closer? Nope, I picked the right one first. Go. Look at me go.
Look at you go.
It definitely wasn't just because it was first on the list of alphabetical order. Because ice comes before nickel.
No, it wouldn't be anything like that.
No, that's
For sure.
crazy talk.
You thought it out, clearly. You picked the appropriate asteroid.
Yeah, it was the most logical decision I could have made. Like, we could go attack that Incon ship that's floating in the air. What could go wrong? Like, I'll just
I'm gonna maybe,
I'll run at it with the drill on the front of my ship and just bore right through it.
might be time to retire.
What?
Well, you're clearly losing your mind in your old age.
Mate, I'm younger than you. I should have made a better GPS marker. Because this ship does not have an ore detector on it. Are you platinum random dark spot? You are. You're a lot less shiny than I'd expect platinum to be.
How do you think platinum feels about that?
It probably doesn't, it's a rock.
How do you think geologists feel about that?
I don't know, I haven't known any geologists. I have known one of them girls that believe crystals heal everything though, and they're probably
that's
pretty sad. I mean, I'm
That's
sure
the
they
same
like
thing.
shiny things.
I think platinum would be sad that you have said that platinum's shininess was disappointing.
Well, in this game it is. Platinum is usually fairly shiny, but it's just kind of like a dull rock.
Maybe platinum thinks you're a dull rock.
Platinum probably doesn't think anything about me at all. Let's be realistic. It's a rock.
You're right.
Sorry,
Platinum's
it's a
rock.
mineral.
You know, I do appreciate you calling platinum a mineral. You know, I'm sure platinum would not like to be clumped in with just regular old rocks.
Well, it is. The rest of the asteroid is made of rocks, so it's literally lumped in with it. Man, I really don't know how you put up with me. Ooh, a mayday. And because the space pirates like us due to all the shit we've done to the other factions, it was actually white.
Huh.
I've never seen a space pirate beacon not red. Wait, does that mean that they wouldn't, like, the turrets on the ship wouldn't start shooting at us as well? We could just freely loot the crashed vessel?
I guess so.
Huh. Do I want to find out? Oh, and we discovered... Man, there's a lot of space factions in this mod. Our power consumption is about to get significantly higher. Did you take some of the superconductors, or did you lie to me?
I took most of them.
Ah, well, that's not very helpful. Can you
Well-
put them back in?
I put them on the yield modules in the new base, but because I thought I wouldn't be too far off getting that working, but then we ran out of iron, so. They're somewhat awkward to get to.
Well, tell you what, I'll just leave this ship floating here with you then. You can worry about it, don't let it run out of power.
Okie dokie.
And I wonder if the space pirate beacon has despawned yet. Because sometimes they seem to last ages, sometimes they seem to disappear immediately. Whoop. This way. Aha! I can see it.
I can see the light.
No, it's actually a blob of dark.
Oh.
Just because there's light in the background. Now that I'm getting closer, I can see the sun reflecting on it slightly, but mostly it's just a blob of dark against the light background.
Well, that's exciting too, in its own special way.
What is our reputation with the space pirates currently? About negative 250.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it's actually not the lump I thought it was. It's the one next to where I thought it was. Oh, it's one of the ones where it's like embedded in an asteroid. Oh, it was once a trader, it looks like. Like it's not just a ship, it's an actual full-on station. I haven't seen one like this before.
Huh.
It's got artificial gravity and everything. Fuck, this place is fancy.
Fancy.
I am lowering our reputation with them though, because I gotta get through one of these doors.
Oh no.
Shit, it's really lowering our reputation with them.
I don't imagine they love you hacking away at their ships.
Well, yeah, but normally whenever I grind a block, it's like 25. This has gone over 100 on one block. Nice little kitchen. There's a bed. There's some uranium. And I can take a shit.
Are you gonna?
I don't know, I sat on the toilet, but my guy didn't take his clothes off, so I guess I just shit my pants.
I mean, that's kind of hot.
I'm glad he didn't take his clothes off, but you know.
Maybe the suit just has like a poop chute, you know? Just sort of like connect it directly to the dunny.
There's small grid hydrogen engines? Huh. The more you know.
What?
I didn't know
Ah,
there was
right.
a small grid version of the hydrogen engine. I kind of want to steal their drill ship.
mean, we definitely need one. I was just gonna build one.
Oh no, it's like smaller than the current drill ship, but it's a remote control one.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's not hard to make a ship remote control. It's like 2 extra blocks. Well, 3, I guess. You need a camera too.
Yeah, but like, this looks cooler than anything I'm gonna build.
Oh well, fair enough then.
I wonder which blocks I'd have to steal control of in order to get that. Also, how the fuck did I get in here? I think I got locked in.
That's what you want.
There's a hangar door that closed. I'm guessing one of the sensors I walked in front of must have changed the state of it, but I didn't notice it happen, and that's kind of cool. I should have taken over the button panel. That would have allowed me to get into the door without losing as much reputation.
Ah.
Yeah. Plus I can stop it from wasting hydrogen. I think. I don't know, it's a spotlight. Maybe? Oh. Or maybe I can only control things with it that I have control of anyway. I don't know exactly how this all works. Huh. No, this place is cool though. Wait, there's an oxygen farm?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, there's so much about this game I don't know about.
I think it's like really slow at making oxygen, but it doesn't require any input that I know of. Maybe power.
Sun.
Just sun? Yeah, cool.
Well, because it's plants.
Because it's plants, yeah. That makes sense. Does make sense. Sense is what that makes.
Oh, another Mayday.
Energy low.
Oh. Oh, that's a problem. I'm I'm not going to visit the other Mayday signal. I am hoping I have enough energy left in my suit to make it home. There we are, full energy again. Well, unless there was something you wanted to get done before we finish, I might close up here for the day.
Alrighty.
Alright then, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.